If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist, to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com.
Hello, everyone,
Hello.
And welcome to Music Business Daily, where we give you the hottest music headlines.
We do that, and today we have Black Sabbath's first new album with Ozzy in 35 years. We have Bryan rescuing horses, and we have Ryan Gosling turning down offers to be in a very popular particular band. So, all that and more coming up. Jeff Meeks and Chris Austin invite you to watch your favorite sports event at the Batter's Box at 43 Hermitage Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The Batter's Box offers shuttle service to all Titans home games. It's a great place for friends to gather for the game and after the game. So check out the Batter's Box Bar and Grill, and thanks again for sponsoring the show. Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. Howdy, everyone.
Hello, welcome to Friday.
You made it to Friday.
Watch every Music Business Daily
my
this week.
goodness.
We're so proud of
We're
you.
so happy. We are so happy to be here with you. I'm Kelsey Manning.
I'm Cher Rivera.
First story, hit it.
Hot off the press, Black Sabbath is releasing the first Ozzy Osbourne-led album in 35 years.
That's a long time.
I know, it'll be called 13, but it will not feature original member Bill Ward because he was angry about the contract, and so they got in a big dispute. But this album's going to be amazing. It's going to have superstar producer Rick Rubin producing it, and it's due out in June. So everyone has been so excited. Buzz about this started in September, and now they've put down a date. They're not saying exactly what day, but just in June, it's coming out. So get ready. More Ozzy coming at you for the summer. Prepare
yourself for June. It could be a good summer record. I mean, I could see this doing really well. I feel like Ozzy Osbourne will always be kind of, I don't want to say legendary, but he'll always be really big in some circles, and so I feel like him going back to music, I mean, even if his voice isn't still there, even if he's just there, you know?
His family is constantly in the press.
Yeah, so it makes sense for him to get back into the press.
Gives him more fans, exactly.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Did you know that Bryan was a horse angel?
Well, I learned this. I learned this most recently. Bryan is an angel to horses everywhere.
That's right.
Last week, he saved a horse named Misty in Franklin, just south of where we are in Tennessee.
He was in his boat out in the river.
Yeah, he's just Bryan, I love this story because he's just so country sometimes, and I love this about him. He was just boating on the river, and he spotted this horse gasping
the water,
for air.
and he was struggling, and he was like, oh my God, and he jumped in the river and swam over to him.
Yeah, and he alerted the emergency workers, and the horse's owner was just so excited.
Because she couldn't save her.
She said it was a blessing. If they hadn't been going down the river in the boat, I would have known that she'd fallen in. It was very upsetting, very stressful. So Misty is just walking with a limp.
Yep.
But
she's going to make a full recovery.
She's going to be great.
Don't worry.
So thank you, Bryan. I really hope that there's a song written about this, that he name checks Misty. But really, this is just, honestly, this just puts him ahead in my book. I mean, if you can save a horse.
You can do just about anything.
Also, we didn't make enough save a horse, ride a cowboy jokes, but maybe that's for another time. There it is. There it is.
Or another time.
Next.
Did you know that Ryan Gosling turned down a chance to be in the Backstreet Boys?
No idea. Had no idea.
Yeah, so now he's running his record label. We had one of his guests on our Emerging Artist show a couple of months ago.
Lions for Real.
That's right. Yep, check them out.
They didn't sound like that.
They live in Nashville. But so he just turned it down, said that he wasn't ready for it, I guess, or I don't know if he just really wasn't interested or what, but he wanted to pursue acting at the time.
Yes.
And he's not going to be on the reunion that's coming up, but he was asked to be a part of the band.
I just think it's so funny when stuff like this comes out. I like that Gosling apparently returned to his neighbor and asked to be part of the group only for A.J. McLean, as part of the band, to forget to return his call. So you never know what could have been. America. Always take those job offers. Or don't, because Ryan Gosling's done pretty well for himself not being a member of the Backstreet Boys.
I mean, The Notebook, come on. I wonder if he just sits around and ever thinks, God, if I would have only been in the Backstreet Boys.
That could have been my moment.
Right.
Probably he doesn't think that.
Well,
someone who has had plenty of moments and is having even more.
This
Lady
Our daily
Gaga.
show should just be called Gaga Daily.
Gaga Daily.
Because there's news
There's
about
always
her
news
every
about
day.
Gaga. Well, no surprise it's here. She wore a gun bra, which is exactly what it sounds like. You can see the photo. It is just a bra with some guns. In the style of Madonna. And, you know, she's been wearing this her entire tour.
She was on the cover of Rolling Stone with a bra similar to this, too.
But it's the first time she's donned it after the Newtown tragedy. And so people have just kind of been up in arms about this, which I get, but I don't get, because it's one of those things that it's part of her stage wear. It's one of those things that she's been wearing. She's kind of been known for. She's always going to be provocative.
It's
and she's not
fashion.
wearing it in the vein of being disrespectful. You know what I mean? But everyone's going to find a problem with it. But they... Sharon Osbourne was really mad.
The whole Osbourne clan. They just
mad
all
at Lady
been
Gaga.
fighting lately.
And now she's decided to pick apart the gun part as well. And she said, you shouldn't wear guns. You shouldn't allow your fans to use the word guns on your website or on your Twitter. Don't do it. Have it stopped. One word from her. They will stop. So
that's ridiculous.
Again, just ridiculous. I feel like it's one of those things where like this could be any sort of artist and someone would be sensitive to it. But I don't think she's doing it in a disrespectful way at all. I don't think she's doing it in the vein of trying to be mean about it. Just,
guns aren't going to go away. I mean, that's fact of life.
Exactly.
And
so
it's just fashion.
just Gaga being
it's
Gaga.
just a bra.
Just
Everybody
Gaga.
calm down.
Everybody breathe.
Well, TLC member T-Boz,
T-Boz.
she has her new show on TLC.
Totally T-Boz.
Because she's getting back into the record business. She's going to put out her own solo album.
Yes.
So she did a interview with a Hollywood Reporter, and they asked her, "You've been in the business for 20 plus years. What's the biggest change you've noticed?" And she was like, "Well, the record business sucks."
I love that was the headline. She just straight
she
up
was like,
led
"That's
with,
why all of
"It
us
sucks."
we're all starting to do other things." She's like, "I love music. Don't get me wrong, but whether it's the elitist, the illegal downloads, or whatever they want to blame it on, that's why all the record companies are shutting down and merging together." And she's like, "Some people are selling things like Adele, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne." She's basically saying, like, people making a lot of money are the huge. You're either huge or you're not hardly doing anything at all. And so she's like,
true.
a lot of, if you don't have, like, a massive number one, you have to branch out at this point and do other things to make money.
I just think it's really, I love hearing from artists who have been in the business for so long and, want to pursue a different career, want to keep going at it, but it is really difficult. I mean, TLC was so popular. We were watching the 90s R&B jams on VH1, and they're like right at the top, and it's just kind of hard to
and Pretty Waterfalls,
continue that going.
Yeah, and so they asked her if that deterred her from putting out her solo career, and she was like, honestly, I could have been deterred from the get-go, but it's just something I've had inside me for a long time. I have to do it. And I feel like this show is going to help her a lot, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, you're going to buy this. We're gonna get out there. Totally T-Boz. So look for that. Look for her album. I'm sure we'll have some news and announce it for you.
Yeah.
Last story of the day is just, oh gosh. Britney Spears, again. I mean, she has been let go or fired or she has decided to leave. Not really sure what the wording is on that from X Factor. And then also her fiance, who was also her manager, Jason Trawick.
That's right.
Yeah.
They've been together about 3 years.
They're now apart. And apparently, he signed a confidentiality agreement with Britney Spears, so he can never talk about their relationship. That's kind of the news. Which I almost want to say that this is probably a really good thing.
I think so, too.
For her. I mean, she has so much negative press. She had so many moments where you're just like, come on, Britney, you can get through it. Only to watch her go down again.
I like that quote that's like, if Britney Spears can make it through 2000 whatever, you can make it through today.
She shaved her head.
Yeah,
that wasn't a big deal. So, I mean, this is, I kind of think a good thing, but it's just, every news you hear about her is just so... I want more. I want more for her.
I want her to have a normal life.
I just want her to have a nice little
They're breaking
farm.
up because she wants more children and he doesn't. We don't know. It's a personal matter, but we thought we'd tell you about it.
We tell you that you're not actually going to hear anything else about it because
his lips are sealed.
They're literally sealed.
That's all the news we have for today, though. If you have any messages for us or comments, contact us at Talkopolis on Twitter or leave us a message at facebook.com/Talkopolis.
Or download our app.
Yeah, it's free.
We know you have room on your phone.
We know you love freebies.
You do. You can get us on the go. You can get us
in your pocket.
You can listen to an audio version or watch the video version or both. I don't care.
On your computer.
Just share it with your friends.
That's right.
It's generous. Be generous.
Have a fantastic weekend. We will see you again on Monday.
That we will.
That's all our news. See you later.
Farewell.
Microcasting for your city. Talkopolis.